Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, as always, we want to start off giving all honor and glory to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH. Double honors to our apostles, our elders, a great millstone who will teach you on sound doctrine. Strong shalom to our hopeful elect and the rest of the large multitude men, women, and children that the Lord will have mercy on in these last days, perilous times, and the dangerous times that we're approaching, man, that we're currently living in, man. All right. All right. The title of this lesson, is we are yet this day in our captivity. Okay. Because as everybody know, today is the 4th of July. Okay. Which when you go into the history, Lord willing, we can get a brief history on this on today, man, because a lot of our people, they seem to celebrate everybody else's freedom. You know, our people seem to celebrate everybody else's joy, all right, but their own, because we have no joy right now, man. All right, so Jake look for joy. All right, so they look for it in other people's establishment, man. Okay, so but we are yet this day in our captivity. Our independency, our freedom, our liberty, is soon come, man. Okay, it's not by our own accord, but it's by the power and will of YAHWAH, by His might. Okay, not us establishing our own independency, man. Okay, and that has yet to happen in the earth, man.
Yeah, I got this brief little small history. I mean, like I said, brothers did videos on my this is from Always Keep in Mind. I think it's from miningjournal.net. It says Independence Day, better known to some people as the 4th of July, is a federal holiday that commemorates the signing of the Declaration of Independence of the United States on July 4th, 1776, which was an exception of Babylon Great. It says historically significant because the Continental Congress declared the 13 American colonies no longer were subject to the British monarch, man. It says, let that sink in 1776, Britain was a global superpower, and to declare independence took a lot of spunk, to put it lightly. And that's Great Britain. When you read about Great Britain is found in the book of Revelation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 13, and there's another one too. I believe it's the 17th chapter. You know what I'm saying? So it talks about out of the one and all that. Yeah. So because when you look at the how America came out of Britain, you know what I'm saying? And also there's also in Jeremiah, I believe it's the 50th chapter or the 51st chapter. We talk about thy mother.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can grab that real quick. And butcher.
And the books of Daniel, you know what I'm saying? Daniel, what, 7?
See it real quick. Because this 4th of July, like even what the brother was saying, man, like Jake loves celebrating other people's, other nations' freedom, man, but their own. Because we're still in subjection, man. You know what I'm saying? Jeremiah chapter 50. Oh, yeah. This is Jeremiah 50 and 12. It says, your mother shall be sore confounded. She that bare you shall be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nation shall be a wilderness, a dry land, and a desert. Yeah, it says your mother shall be sore confounded, man. She that bare you shall be ashamed. The mother is talking about Britain, man, because out of Babylon, Babylon came from Britain, man. You know what I'm saying? Then they had the fucking American Revolution, and then the 13 colonies and all that other shit. Those are wars that transpired to bring forth this place, man. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to bring that up. We're going back to some history.
That's why they got it on their dollar bill. I don't have a dollar bill, but the symbols on their dollar bill dealing with the arrows. You know what I'm saying? All that.
The eagle talents is clinching the arrows, and they got the stars and all that.
Yeah, all that goes back to that, all that history going back to 1776. So when they, that whole establishment.
Yep. You got it. It says Britain was a global superpower, and to declare independence took a lot of spunk, to put it lightly. Of course, the United States had to win the lengthy American Revolutionary War, which that's spoken about in the scriptures as well. It says, which it did. It says it's spoken about in the book of Daniel, brothers. You know what I'm saying? I want to read about it. It says, so although Independence Day celebrates the signing of the Declaration of Independence, the Americans' quest for freedom went way beyond that act. Simple signatures don't always do the trick. It says, however, Americans have been celebrating Independence Day for years, and like Christians, sometimes the true meaning gets lost in all the hoopla. You know what I'm saying? So basically, long story short, that was some quick brief history. I said brothers can do more research on it, but with that last part I just read, it says basically going back up to it says like Christians, sometimes the true meaning gets lost in all the hoopla, man.
Right.
So that's the point. The true meaning of Independence Day has nothing to do with you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because you don't have any freedom, man. You know what I'm saying? Independence Day goes back, basically briefly summing it up. It goes back to Britain splitting away from America, man. You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick precept.
Yeah, go ahead.
Going with the statement I said earlier that so Jake was seeking another man's liberty, okay, which caused them to be further away from the Most High. Second Esdras 8:56.
This book is Second Esdras chapter 8:56. It reads, it says, "For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways."
Yeah, and when they have taken liberty, okay, because Esau, that's what he do. He come as in a form of peace, but wars in his heart. Okay, so he pushed the form of liberty, okay, which Jake upheld and still do to this day. That's why they're going out to barbecue. You know what I'm saying? They use this time to get together with family. Okay, they call off for work. All right, they might even have off for work. This day is dedicated to some type of form of liberty. Okay, and Jake uphold this day, which caused them. So like, can you bring that back one more time?
Second Esdras chapter 8:56. For when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thought scorn of his law, and forsook his ways.
Yeah. So the Most High is not all. I think it's one more verse on that. The Most High is not all in all their thoughts, man. Because how can the Most High be in their thoughts on a day that's not dedicated to them, man? See, we have our own high holy days. We have our own days that we celebrate, and those days come from some form of prosperity over the heathen, man. Yeah. You see, because this is his day when he, was a step ahead of us, man, higher above us, man. Yeah. Okay, and Jacob hold to that to this day, man.
Yeah, and while it's 1776, you Negroes still was in chattel slavery. You know what I'm saying? You was in I'm talking about hardcore slavery, man, to where it was obviously it's still lynching going on to this day in some parts, man. You know what I'm saying? Especially in the South.
What they call it? The cities that they not to go in. Like for truck, like they give warning to a lot of truckers.
I can't think of
sundown cities. I think that's the term, sundown cities, where Jake is not to be in like these different towns after sundown because they're known to be lynched and attacked and shit.
Yeah. Basically, the Edomites, they ain't playing games. But it says verse 57. It's moreover they have trodden down his righteousness, and said in their heart that there is no God, yea, and that knowing they must die. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. It's like one more time.
I'll bring it back. It says, moreover, they have trodden down his righteous and said in their heart that there is no God, yea, and that knowing they must die. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to naught.
Yeah, because so Israel is that's what Jake do. See, they don't realize that the actions that they that partake in and participate in and the things that they do, they actually are saying that there's no power, man. There's no true power, man. Okay, they their own God. Okay, so that's why Jake celebrate these holidays and they do the things they do because they don't know the true power. That's why in the book of Acts 17 or 15, I think it's 17. When Paul, he had came to them, they said the unknown God. 17, because they don't know what they truly worship, man.
Yeah. Okay. Paul was walking and he seen inscriptions. You know what I'm saying? Being written down. And he said to the Jews, saying to the unknown God.
Yeah, you know what you know not what you worship. You know.
This is chapter 3, verse 8, and this is the title of the lesson, basically. But I'm gonna get that. Isaiah 61. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God." Man. Yeah, so that just goes that really sums up this lesson to, you know what I'm saying, down there to a T, man. We ain't free, man. We still in slavery. We still got to go to work every damn day. You know what I'm saying? We subject to these payments, like the scripture said, whether it be the essential bills, You know what I'm saying? Light, gas, water, and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Got some brothers on child support.
Right.
We're subject to payments, man. Car notes and shit. This is hell, man. Like that's why for you Jakes that's out here truly celebrating this, because I'm gonna say this: if you are brothers in the truth, and you let's just say you go, you know, your family's so-called celebrating it, but you know the history behind it, you ain't with it, and let's say you might go out there and look at the fireworks. You ain't wicked for doing that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I wouldn't be lighting shit.
Right.
I wouldn't be lighting fireworks, but you know what I'm saying? Let's say you get carnal family, whatever. It's same thing equivalent to like, brothers, like say Christmas come around or Thanksgiving, you go to the family's house, get a plate and all that. You ain't wicked for eating it, man. You know what I'm saying? And, taking, somebody give you a gift and you ain't go, oh, man, fuck that. You know what that go back to? Like, nah, man. Just take the gift, go about your business, and eat the plate, food, and leave. Now, Paul did mention in the book of Romans, the 14th chapter, and I believe it's First Corinthians, the 8th chapter, or Second Corinthians, the 8th chapter. He did mention that, like, all right, if you do have younger brothers that might have previously woke up, and then let's say he's with you, and and you like, let's say you go to I'm just using that example. You go to a holiday, and if you see that it's offended him, you don't do it, and you don't do it around him. You know what I'm saying? Because you place a stumbling block before him. But if you one of them brothers where like a so-called holiday is going on, and you say you happen to swing by, grab a plate, or you know what I'm saying, like that, and that doesn't affect you, you good. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you just got to be mindful of that, though, man. But not to digress, man. But like I said, for brothers that might be just not waking up, you ain't wicked if you go see fireworks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I wouldn't be like them. Just throw that out there.
They be in that over righteous spirit.
Yeah,
you know
man.
You know what I'm saying? I've been there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You're hungry as hell.
Yeah, use fireworks in the background. You bringing up Deuteronomy 28.
God.
But yeah, man. So just going back to the point, man. It's like how I just read in Baruch. We still in captivity, yo. You know what I'm saying? That's why we waiting for Yahawashi to come back to releases out of this prison sentence, man. So I'm ended off with Isaiah 61st chapter. Isaiah chapter 61 verse 1. It says, "The Spirit of the Lord Yahweh is upon me, because the Lord have anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of prison to them that are bound," man.
Hey, like Saint Benji said, man, this is the gospel. This is the gospel right here, man. You know, my brother brought the scripture out, man. This is the gospel. This is what the gospel is about, man. We're here to preach a liberty, true freedom unto those that are captives, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what this movement is about, man. You know, they like to put that term on it, this movement. That's what this movement is about, man. Okay, we're here to preach freedom and true liberation unto those that are held captive by the oppressor, man. Okay, showing you that it's true freedom and true oh damn, it closed. You see, that's a Jake establishment closed on the 4th of July, man. That has nothing to do with this, man. You know?
It is like it says to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound, man. So yeah, just going back to the point brother's making, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what this is about, man. If somebody walked past the camp and we had to give them a brief summary of what this thing is about, I think it's another spot down there. They might be close to. You know what I'm saying? Probably about rallies. Just head down there with McDonald's and all that shit. Is it? I'm sure.
Oh, that's that way.
Oh, that's that way. Yeah. Never mind.
But
going back to the point, man. Yeah. That's what this movement is about, so to speak, man. We're out here teaching that, look, man, one day, you know what I'm saying, the Lord is gonna come back with a word ignorant called Jesus Christ to free us of this prison, man, this massive prison system that's been built, which is America, man. As the word pit goes back to, man, system.
Right,
But verse 2, it says to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord, and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn, man. Yeah, so we're proclaiming the acceptable year of the Lord, man, which is the second coming. That's what the acceptable year of the Lord is, man. And he says he's gonna come back to basically bring vengeance upon our adversaries, man. What Israelite man wouldn't want that, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we're like, if you Israelite man and you still think that America is cool and it's not that as bad as you think, no, man. Like I always say, man, it's worse than you think, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Anything else? We're gonna keep us slightly a little more.
Oh yeah.
Verse 3. It says to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, man.
Right, you want to go down there?
You can spur around, it might be. But it says, them niggas might be close too, but it's worth a try.
I'm about to hit the Julie real quick.
It says, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he might be glorified, man.
Ooh, the planting of the Lord,
Yeah,
that he may be glorified, man.
Yeah.
See, it's gonna be the Most High that frees us, man. It's gonna be the Most High that gives us true liberation, man. Okay, when we oh, okay. Yeah. So yeah, it's gonna be Yahawah that gives us true liberation, man. Not Esau, not us, all right, not no one, man. Okay. The scriptures say, Psalms 119, 105, thy lamp is the commandments is a lamp unto my feet, thy light unto my path, man. Okay, so we must walk in Yahawah to be truly free, because we go into that word liberty. Oh, matter of fact, let me can you go on, you got the etymology real quick?
Oh yeah.
Independent, and we close with that.
Yeah, man. See, damn near everything closed, man.
Yeah, goddamn, man. Can't get no food, man.
Shit, man. You say you want independence, right?
Yeah, the etymology of independence. You know, because you go into the etymology, at the word independence, man, it's going to tell you exactly that that Jake is living contrary to the actual word of what this day upholds, man. Because they don't fit the definition. They don't fit, you know what I'm saying, the characteristics of the word and what this day entails, man. All right, this has nothing to do with you, man. But that's our people for you. They love celebrating other people problems, man. They love celebrating things that has nothing to do with them, man. All right, that's why Jake has that you know, that I mean Jake naturally got that confident spirit, like they always want to comfort somebody's situation, but at the end of the day, man, that comes from ignorance, man. The lack of knowledge of what's actually going on, you know what I'm saying? Because other people don't move like that because they're in the right spirit.
Right.
Like Jake crazy as hell, man.
I don't know what I was saying. Just froze.
Independence.
Yeah. That was weird as hell, bro. It was really frozen like a minute. It says independence from the etymology online, fact of not depending on others or another, self-support and self-governance.
Right, government, yeah, self-government. Right. So one, we don't have our own government. Two, because that's being established right now. But it said fact of not depending on others or another, man. Jake is yet they in their captivity, bro. Yeah. This has nothing to do with us, man.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make a point too, because I remember the bishop. I told him at Atlanta. He recently did a video. He was saying the video was called something about nobody's independent. I don't know if you've seen it, but basically he was going into like it's a good it's a good breakdown too. But it said fact of not depending on others or another, and really like the bishop was going into nobody's independent, not even us,
right?
Because we depend on, according to this definition, it says fact of not depending on others or another. We ourselves, we depend on who? YAHWASHI.
Right.
So not even men is considered independent. You know what I'm saying? Even though like like you can look at it from like a lower level, men can operate, you know what I'm saying, by themselves, but we're dependent. You know what I'm saying? We're dependent upon YAHWASHI to help us and to aid us, you know what I'm saying, in this thing we call life. Because without him, nothing won't work. You know what I'm saying? No matter what you're trying to do, man.
Exactly.
I thought that was, you know,
yeah, exactly. And on top of that, I can add the you said nobody's really independent.
Yeah.
Going into shit when you born into this, you know what I'm saying, you got, you know, parents. Then you go down, they take it a step further, they give you social credit store, you know, social security cards and all these different forms of method to keep track of you, man. Okay, so you're not free, man. You're under contracts. You know what I'm saying? When you're born, they take the baby's foot, okay, and they stamp the baby's foot on the page, take, you know, the sole of the foot, you know what I'm saying? So if you, I mean, just play on words, you know what I'm saying? That's what Esau does, man. So anything around us, bro, we're not free, man. You know? So I mean, that's pretty much it, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, so we praise, edify, we want to give all praise and glory to
Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, HAQADASH.
All right, double honors to the positive, good millstone, shalom, walk aside, line by yard, which that's peace and mercy to the elect. Keep pushing, man. Shalom, Baba Boy.
Shalom, Baba Boy.